I look at the world through a king's eyes.
You know what another dope album is, man? Who I respect a lot, man. Rapsody, Laila's Wisdom, man. That's a complete classic album. Laila's Wisdom from front to end, man. Shit. That's North Carolina too.
North Carolina.
Shout out
to them folks up there.
Shout out to Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder, man. J. Cole, everybody, man.
But I don't know what they doing in the water. I don't know what they doing in the water, in the woods over there. But from Little Brother to Rapsody to J. Cole, just a shit.
Jamla, period.
Spitters coming out of that part of town. You know what I mean? Like word. Jamla Records, they really doing some things, man.
For a minute.
They really appreciate the lyrics over there.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to the ladies. We don't forget y'all just cause you know y'all.
I mean,
females.
like Rapsody to me, she's top five.
Top five.
Female spitters. She damn near could go bar for bar with some of y'all male spitters. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
What you think about Laila's Wisdom?
Definitely classic album, man. I gotta give it to you on that one. It's
that's just a 5 to me. Just to give just put it out there. That's just a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, he already gave it a 5. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to chime in on that too. It's a 5 for me too. Man. The album, Laila's Wisdom, man. Once again, Rapsody done hit us in the head with something nice. I mean, she's got classics, so I ain't even gonna go there. But we talk about this album. The intro, I just like how that whole vibe gets you ready for this album because it gives you like that old gospel. I don't know what song it is, but it's like kind of with a sample of that, and then she just comes in and give it to you raw, you know, just like she do, like a real like that. You gotta just love that, man. If you a hip hop head, like that's
right. One of my favorite records off of Laila's Wisdom is Power, man. Like Power with Kendrick Lamar. It's like first of all, the record's dope by itself. Like Rapsody could have just held the song down by herself, but she had Kendrick Lamar in there. And then you like, okay, Kendrick Lamar, you know he's gonna have the better verse, but you can't really say that about this record because you know Rapsody verses was dope by herself. She's talking about, you know, how Jay Electronica put the chain around her neck trying to make her 5%, and she's like, I'm not 5%. You know what I'm saying? But I'm top 5 MCs if you want to talk about that. But I ain't no 5%er. You know what I mean? And but Kendrick Lamar comes in there with the Jamaican version. Yeah, he changed up his version, man. What you think about that record?
Oh man, I love the record. Power is one of those records, man. Just kind of feel like a little fanfare too, and it wouldn't be like you would think, cause Kendrick being, I guess, top dog right now. You would think it's the opposite, but like I said, in interviews, I've seen him literally tell people that, like, he's mentioned some of his favorite MCs, and Rapsody's name came out of his mouth. Like, not even on no woman, like, oh, she my favorite female. No, he was just saying, like, period. So, you know, like, shouts out to both of them, man, and just to watch them connect together. Like, he said he was really ready to work with her, and he finally got the chance to do it I think they got a couple records, but that's the one that's on this album.
When I say I have to listen to Power at least once a week. It comes on my playlist in the car, like Power, and I turn it up every single time it comes on. Like I can't get enough of it. I think Power was the first record that had that replay value. If your record has a replay value and it gets played in my car, you have a very, very dope record. I'm just gonna say that. Anytime Power comes on, that's Power. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
Word. Chrome is cool. What she's talking about? She's talking about
kind of just like that, like you were saying, that vibe, like, you know, her being Southern girl, you know, the reels, Chrome with, she kind of just describing like a
chicken chasing.
Yeah,
chicken chasing
all summer. You know, shouts out to North Carolina. That's some North Carolina stuff. But you know, that's for like, it's one of them songs. I think if you just from the South, man, you would appreciate it. You know, it's like anything you can vibe to. It's just like a nice song to ride to, man. Plus lyrically, she brings it again. You know what I mean?
She does.
Like, this woman here, man, been knocking people out since 2010, man. I've been a fan, so I'm definitely loving that joint too.
Man, I think this album, man, is just dope, man. What's some of your favorite records, man?
Oh man, like, man, let's talk about the features, cause that kind of gets to it.
So she has Black Thought on here. She has Busta Rhymes on here. She has BJ the Chicago Kid on here. BJ the Chicago Kid, he like one of my favorite records is Knock on My Door.
Right.
Knock on My Door is dope as shit. Even though the storyline is her talking about meeting the dude and trying to get to know him.
Yeah.
But the story is fucking dope.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
and
man,
you
like,
can vibe to that record, man. I really appreciate that record.
Yeah, it kind of gave me like that vibe, like you know, shouts out to MC. Like that's one of my favorite female MCs of all time, and it's like she was good at storytelling. So I look at this album and I look at that record as far as Rapsody, you know, telling the story, and it's kind of cool because we always hear how dudes brag how they, you know, they got the pimp swag and they get the chick, but you know, it's kind of crazy to hear it from a woman's perspective, and she kind of kept it like on some real stuff, like she lived next door to this dude, and you know, she keeps seeing him and she doing everything to get his attention, and you know, like
she's talking about how she plays ball, she knows ball, you know, and I think that was dope, man. I think this song shows her personality, and it just makes her more beautiful now that you know her personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's not the stereotype, typical beautiful quote unquote black woman, the supermodel, but she's a little heavier, but she's still beautiful. And her personality makes her 10 times more beautiful, and I really appreciate that, man.
Just the dopest as an MC, man. For anybody who can put words together and paint pictures like she does. Not too many people can do that. And speaking of that, man, there's another song on there with BJ the Chicago Kid, which I like, which is the song, what's the name of the joint?
Black and Ugly?
Black and Ugly, yeah, that's the one, man. First of all, I just say to anybody who got little cousins, nieces, daughters, like you in your case, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice little song for empowerment, just her starting off and just kind of making that quote like, yeah, you know, they used to call me black and ugly. Now, you know, the whole world loves me. And it's kind of like her just saying, you know, ever since she started this rap thing, and now that she's getting, you know, more popular in the game, you know, now people like, oh, you know, they used to like, ain't nobody gonna, you know, now she's that dope MC. Now they all on her, you know what I'm saying? It changes the game. But she just kind of, like in one, I think maybe the last or the second verse, she kind of remind females, don't let nobody judge how you look. You know, what makes your blackness or your beauty, you know, it's whatever you do that makes you beautiful. So it's a good message out there to the daughters, nieces, and you know, all the females in your family or people that you know what I'm saying? It's dope.
Nobody featuring Black Thought. That record right there is dope, man. You don't even really know Black Thought is getting ready to come on the record to the end, and then he slides right on in, man. That record is dope as shit, man. What you think?
Man, definitely. I want to, and like you said, something once again that shows Rapsody's range. I mean, first of all, we Black Thought roots. We ain't got to say no more. But just her holding her own, and I ain't want to even say that. Let me not use that. She just showed that she's a dope MC. You know what I'm saying? The fact that she was on it, because if you listen to her verse, that's another song she could have kind of just went on by herself. So just the fact that you had like classic, you know, like a just instant, you know, legend in there with you. I know she just like, yeah, he definitely got to jump on this, and he did. You know, that's the respect he showed her.
You gotta see the respect too. Like, this is Black Thought on the record with her. Kendrick Lamar's on the record with her. These are high level MCs. These MCs want to do a record with her. That says a lot about who she is and who she is as an artist, man. Hands down to her. And then what's the record with Busta Rhymes?
Oh, Riding.
And he doesn't really spit a verse on it, but he offers his 2 cents. Turn me up, so. That right there, it just adds the better flavor to it.
And then it's just like if you're a fan like myself, if you've been listening to Rapsody since she dropped, Busta Rhymes been sliding in on her albums. You can see he always had belief in her because he's been like sliding. He's done intros for her. He's also did the same thing he did this time, like kind of slide in and do little things. So man, shouts out to Bust, man. Definitely a fan of him. And like I said, rap, keep doing what you're doing because we love it, man.
Rap, man. And you know, another record that I like the whole album, but another record that really has some replay value, which was the last record on the album, is Jesus Coming. That record, when I got to the record, I'm like, oh, okay. I've been skipping this record. Let me play it again. I played it, and I think it was on repeat for the longest, man. You know what I mean? I like that song too.
Yeah, definitely like the way to end it. That like. Remember we had a conversation about another artist, I think a couple of days ago. We just talking about how the outro kind of should have been, I think it was J. Cole or somebody. But you know, like that just flowed right through to end like that. That's like for me, that was the best way to end the album. She came with it as usual. I mean, I can't keep singing the woman phrases because I've been a fan, so I know for me it's definitely, you know, like anytime she drops something, I'm definitely checking it out because I know it's gonna give us like that pure hip hop and definitely quality music, period. So,
Again, 5 out of 5 in my book.
I got 5
Layla's Wisdom is a classic.
Yeah.
You should go pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up for many reasons. Because
Yeah.
if you're a fan of hip hop and you're a fan of lyrics, and you just want something with some substance, Layla's Wisdom is for you. Rapsody, you did your job. We appreciate it.
Last thing for me, just go back even further. Go back, get her old other stuff because it's worth it. I mean, like, you'll become a fan. Trust me, Laila gonna put you on, but she got classics. Go out there and get them, man, for real. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
I don't know what they doing over there in the woods in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? You had Fonte, J. Cole, and Rapsody.
Definitely, little brother.
Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned Fonte. Yeah, man.
But yeah, this is still King's Eyes on my hip hop edition.
At Mopo81, that's MOPO81.
I'm signing out. Peace. First of all, you seen the cover?
Yes,
The cover.
The cover is
It's Drake in blackface. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Drake is in blackface.
in blackface, bro.
This is not a Photoshop.
I look at the world through a king's eyes.